It's Tuesday, and whilst it's getting better, my mouth still isn't back to normal. I still can't speak properly. Yesterday I cancelled all scheduled client calls, but I had to do one, emergency one, and just explain to them. You see, it's not... It's so frustrating not being able... I know it all could be much worse, but... I'm meant to be going to have lunch today with two fellow freelancers, but I can't really speak still. And I've got a stinking cold, but... Anyway. So we've rain checked until the new year. It's probably no bad thing anyway, because I need to crack on. Feeling a bit miserable. So, school pickup time on Friday. My voice still isn't good enough to do voiceovers. I've had to let quite a few go, but one of them is being patient enough to see how my voice fixes up, so that's nice. Had a productive day. Started off with lots of edits, and then did some writing and infographic stuff. I can't even say that, infograph. Anyway, pretty pictures. Christmas has arrived, and that tree is actually that tree, though, other than looking nice, is actually like this big physical embodiment of a deadline for me, looming over me in the corner, reminding me that it's not long to go. I have a deadline of the 15th of December. It's 12 days away. And in literally 2 weeks, I will be one day away from the kids finishing school for Christmas. And my plan is, having learnt from the last half term, that I don't try and work, I take time off. So I want to get everything finished by the 19th, so that I can then have basically no work until the new year. So it's nearly 4 o'clock on Tuesday. Not had to pick up my kids from school today. Both of them are going to somebody else's house. Yeah, basically got a bonus couple of hours in which to do work, which couldn't have come at a better time. Just had approval as well on the very first video of this big deadline that I'm working towards, so I'm making a video. Health and safety is at the heart of it, but I thought I had a perfect clip of somebody doing something slightly dangerous. But yet again, if I just let it run a little bit too long, it gets totally ruined. Look, here's the guy, and watch. Did you see it? Watch his face. The week is flying by, and being supremely productive is great. This morning I've been editing audio, doing some fixes on some videos. Just now I'm checking subtitles. I've got low resolution versions, I just need to check that it's synced all perfectly before we approve them and get them mixed. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Decided not to go for a run today or do exercise at home, and instead go for a walk, get my hair cut and work in a coffee shop. We have so much to do between now and next Friday, but I feel really on top of it. The key thing is to keep an eye on what everybody is doing, checking in with them, making sure they're all okay. I've got an infographics designer and 5 animators helping me out at the moment. I just have to make sure that they're all okay without hassling them, and then preparing what I need to do at my end to keep everything moving over. There's a lot to do, but I feel oddly calm. I feel like everything's okay. So it's Friday, which means we have a week left to hit that main deadline. Today I've mostly been chipping away, although that there is the first voiceover I've done in 2 weeks. I'm still not quite there, but if I really concentrate, it's okay. But that was quite a long read. That's like 1/4 of an hour, and my tongue is quite sore now. So it's Saturday. Worked quite late last night on a client video, but making progress. And ideally, honestly, I would work today and tomorrow. As you know, I don't like to make a habit of working at the weekend, but I need to get stuff done. But yeah, I have relented to the fact that Saturday is full of dropping people at parties and clubs and all of that. And this afternoon, my wife is going out. She's going into London, in fact, tonight. So I've got the kids all afternoon and tonight. Do you know, as she was going out for that tonight, I realise that we have not had a night out as a couple all year. How bad is that? Like, we've had lunch together, but I mean like a night out or going somewhere, you know, to somebody else's party together. The main reason is because if we both leave the house at the same time, we don't have any friends or family who can babysit, right? So it costs about 80 quid just for the sitter if you're going to go into London. Not to mention then the night out. And I know that makes me sound like a cheapskate, but equally it's a lot of money. And yeah, but we need to do something about that next year for sure, because that's crazy. But what I have been doing is making sure that we spend more time together, maybe just, you know, a night a week with a bottle of wine chatting or watching TV together. You know, there's so much online talk about, you know, if you want to get more done and do your side projects and do your hustle, then stop wasting time watching TV, you know, give up that box set. And part of me agrees. Certainly watching crap TV, but equally, if you're not going out together, then there is something in the shared experience of watching one of those shows. I haven't watched Game of Thrones and Stranger Things and The Crown with my wife, but like this past few weeks I've been watching Line of Duty with her. And also I'm a celebrity because, forgive me, but I enjoy it. It's that shared experience of watching something together and getting into it, you know, just like going to the cinema, right? So yeah, I take that stop watching TV with a pinch of salt, because not all time watching TV is a waste of time.
And then you've done the toilet cars, car crew karaoke.
Yes.
With the crazy. You're particularly good at that, Vanessa.
Was up early to get some work done because we knew it was going to snow today, and it never snows where we live, not properly. We haven't had build a snowman, go sledging snow for 5 years, so our daughter has never known it. So yeah, been working all morning. It's now about 10 o'clock and gonna go and see if we can make the most of it. By the way, I want to show you something. So this shop is a toy shop. Why is it closed, you might think? So close to Christmas. This shop is always shut on a Sunday. And there's a sign in their window which explains that they do this so that their staff can spend time with their families. How good is that? That is a company making an ethical choice above profits. And I mention this because in the face of what everybody else is doing, we don't always have to do the same. We can make our own ethical choices about the way we live our life and run our businesses. And also, I'll point out the fact that at first it used to bug me that they weren't open on a Sunday, because I would go there to buy, a present for a party we were going to, and they'd be shut. Now I know, if I want to go to that shop, I just go a different day. You don't have to run your life and your business by everybody else's rules. I like that.